Okay, I'm going to demonstrate steps to polishing out a boot stripe. This would be a 5-inch boot stripe. Taking acetone on a rag, wringing it out so it's not dripping but saturated. Just take this rag and wipe the curing oxide layer off, and it comes off very fast and very easy. And this is, the purpose is to wring out the rag so you prevent acetone from streaking the coating on a vertical substrate like a boat bottom. You get this dry appearance, which means you're removing the curing oxide layer. Take a clean portion of your rag and make sure that it's damp at all times. This will help remove the curing oxide layer faster and give you a better polish in the long run. So this is the first step to preparing your boot stripe for a polished finish. Removing the curing oxide layer will prevent your steel wool and your polishing wheel from building up unwanted residue. It's like clogged sandpaper, it doesn't do any good. So that's pretty clean right there. And we'll go to step 2. We're going to take a 4/0 steel wool pad and give this a burnish all the way across and give it a nice satin finish. Applying a medium pressure with back and forth strokes gives it a nice even finish throughout the stripe. As you can tell, there's very minimal texture to this application that was sprayed with the pressure pot system. You want a nice, even blended look before you continue to the polishing stage, which will make your polishing stage go a lot faster. And I choose to finish all my strokes in one direction because it gives it a more even look. It's like brushing suede. If you brush it in 2 different directions, you'll get 2 different looks. So the same thing with the steel wool. And that's a nice satin finish right there, which is very acceptable to a lot of people. But for our purposes, we're going to polish this out and take it 1 step higher. We're using the Nuvite C compound. And before we go to that, we'll make sure we wipe off any steel wool fragments left behind. Give it a nice clean surface to work off of. So that we don't have any steel wool fragment built up in our compound. So our next step is to spread the compound evenly throughout throughout the piece. Not too much for the nice coat. Don't work too much of an area like polishing a car. You don't want to wax the whole thing and try to polish it all at one time. You want to take a section, work that area and come back and just continue to blend the process. So I'll take about half this stripe, which is about 2 feet, and I'll begin the polishing steps. And we're using a pneumatic polisher for this application. And always use your safety equipment. So we'll start from one side and work the polish in. So before I get too far, I'll add compound to the second half of this. I want to spread the compound evenly. Don't build it up too much in one area. And we'll work this in, and then we'll go to the blending the whole piece. Perfect. Now I'm going to spread a little compound and blend the whole stripe. That way there's no breaks or lines. You don't want to use too much compound and you don't want to use too much little. So it's over time and practice, you get better and better. And eventually it gets easier. take a clean soft cloth, just give it a little bit of a glass cleaner. This one's ammonia free and it works really well to remove the compound. This way you can look at your panel and see where it needs a little bit more work. And we're still using the C compound for this. Give this another wipe down. Nice circular motion to remove the wax and keep from streaking or giving stretch to the panel. And there you have a nice C compound, and we'll get a different angle. You see a nice rich polish to it. You can see the reflection of my hand off the board. very beautiful, and when this hits the sun, it's going to gleam and look gorgeous, especially if it's on the longer side, the bottom of your boat. So you have a good day.